Hey, welcome back to the Usable Marketing Podcast. I'm Ginger Zumeda, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between strategy and tactics. I want to tell you a story. So I'm in the middle of teaching this masterclass. Basically, what the masterclass is all about strategy and tactics, by the way. It's actually how do you figure out the strategy that is going to define your tactics so that you can keep and grow more customers. But the story I want to tell you is one of my students was asking me, or actually she was telling me, Ginger, I've tried everything. I've been doing marketing for the last many years, right? I have done direct mail. I have done events. I have done all of these different things and spent a lot of money, by the way. And what I want you to get from this story is that she was doing the work that is usually associated with marketing. And so her question to me was like, how is this going to be different, basically? What am I going to get out of this process of using the marketing canvas that's different from what I've been doing? She had coaches. She had taken courses. So I completely related to the frustration that she had in that, she had taken the time to learn the different things that she had been taught along the way. She'd even gotten coaching for it, and she had made an investment of time, money, and effort. And the reality is that you can do all of those things and still not get any results. And why is that, right? And what that is usually is it's either a failure of strategy or it's a failure of execution. And by execution, I mean the tactics, right? So those are the two sides of marketing, strategy and tactics or execution. So let me tell you a little bit about the difference between the two, because it's really, really important that you get this if you're going to get to the end of the rainbow, get to your pot of gold, all of those good things that you intend to actually get with your marketing effort. So here's the thing I want you to know about strategy. First of all, strategy is quantum or geometric. What I mean by that is strategy is not about incremental results, right? So you need to understand that to begin with, to even get on the right path in terms of your strategy. Number two, strategy is operational, meaning it affects not only what you say to your market, but it affects every business process that you have across your entire enterprise, small business, whatever size you are. Strategy is operational. It's not going to just affect what you say, it's going to affect how you do what you do and how you actually deliver value. And then finally, strategy is really at the level of building belief in your customers. It's about a big brand promise and manifesto. It is not about logic, and it is not about justifying. I say all the time that emotion sells, logic justifies. And what you need to understand is that when you're building strategy, it's about getting people to believe in your manifesto, if you will. So for example, a strategy that Walmart has, and there's all of these business cases on it. I mean, you can go and get white papers on this in Harvard Business Review, et cetera, et cetera. Walmart has a low price strategy. But I want you to understand the different components of that I just talked about and why that strategy works for them. So first of all, when I say, strategy has to be quantum or geometric, their low price strategy is at the point, first of all, they have huge volume, obviously. They've got huge distribution across the country and beyond, right? So them having a low price strategy combined with their gigantic operation gives them an unfair advantage in the world because they've got such massive size behind their organization that they can actually afford to be the lowest price and still make a ton of money, right? So the low price strategy for them isn't about making a little bit of money. It's about making a massive amount of money because there's so much volume associated with their distribution system. They also bake low price into their operations. Again, because of their size, they can actually do deals with the products that they sell, with the manufacturers and makers of the products that they sell, that give them an unfair advantage in terms of they're actually going to make, they're going to get those products to sell to you, the consumer, at the lowest price, much lower prices than any average retailer could get, so that they can pass the savings on to you. In fact, many businesses that work with Walmart have completely re-engineered their businesses in order to be able to have Walmart as a distribution channel for them. And so that's what I mean when talking about it being operational. Walmart has engineered into their entire operation how they deal, with their manufacturers and their suppliers, how they run their operation, from a human resources point of view to all of the retail operations they have, to how they sell and how they market. Everything, the entire business is engineered towards low price. And then finally, it's at the level of building belief. And what I mean there is, everyone's familiar with those little, smiley faces and lower prices, right? When you think of Walmart, you think big and you think low price, right? You're not going to go and do your research to make sure it's the low price. You're not going to go to the point of logic. Emotionally, they have been able to drill into you. We are going to deliver value because that's what they're all about. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about strategy. Strategy is quantum, strategy is operational, and strategy is the level of building belief. And when you think through your strategy as a business, you really need to think in three areas, right? Business is only really three things. It's getting, keeping, and growing customers. So you need to be thinking, all right, first of all, what do I need to do in order to have a quantum result? What can I actually bake into my operations all the way through? And what do I want my ideal customers to believe in the areas of getting, keeping, and growing customers? And that's strategy. Now, tactics is a different thing. And this is, for some folks, where everything falls apart. Tactics it's the actual building of the campaigns. It's building the website. It's building, the lead funnel. It's generating traffic. It's doing, A/B split tests, sending email, creating direct mail, running billboards, whatever that happens to be for you, doing a podcast. That's all tactical, right? That's all tactical. That is the work of marketing. And many folks that haven't been successful in marketing, the reason that they haven't been successful is because they have been busy doing the work of the tactics, the execution, without first doing the strategy. It's a huge difference. It's a massive difference. If you look at the biggest companies in the world, and I'm going to assume that many of you listening to this are trying to scale. If you're not trying to scale, I can tell you right now, your business will die because other people are going to scale around you and they're going to make you smaller, right? So if you're trying to scale, the biggest piece of advice I can give you right now is you have to work on your strategy first. And your strategy all starts with your customer. I mean, that we go into in massive depth in the masterclass. But what I want you to get here is, first of all, don't be discouraged if you have tried really hard before and you just haven't gotten the results that you wanted. I believe that's likely because you didn't put strategy before your tactics. And what you need to do is start with strategy. All right. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that's helpful. Hey, if you're interested in the masterclass, just go check out tmcmastery.com, we're in the middle of our current masterclass. We're actually offering our next masterclass. I don't think the next one is until September, but it's going to be, this is designed to be small, so it's kind of a first come, first serve kind of thing, but I think you can go get on the wait list for that. But in the meantime, take a look at, make sure that you're using, if you haven't gone and found, the marketing canvas yet, go download the marketing canvas, right? Go to themarketingcanvas.com/free guide. And actually, no, I forgot we did a vanity URL. Go to freemarketingcanvas.com and you can download the guide that's going to help you get all of this sorted out. So happy marketing, do your strategy, and I'll see you next time.